Across the vast landscape of China, where mountains sweep into river valleys and ancient cities meld with modern skylines, lives a community whose story is woven into the very fabric of the country's complex identity. The Hui people, the nation's largest Muslim group, counting nearly 10 million, are both everywhere and yet often overlooked. Their presence is spread across bustling metropolitan centers as well as rural enclaves, from the windy plains of Ningxia and Gansu to the sun-dappled alleys of Yunnan and Xinjiang. Unlike many other ethnic minorities, the Hui aren't defined by one language or a single region. Instead, what binds them is a tapestry of faith, tradition, and a remarkable ability to blend Islamic customs with the local nuances of Chinese culture. Imagine stepping onto the lively streets of Yunnan, the regional capital of Ningxia. The morning market is alive with the clang of woks, the lilting calls of vendors, and the rich aroma of spices drifting through the air. Star anise, cumin, chili, and the unmistakable sizzle of mutton, lamb, and beef. Rows of Hui stalls tempt you with steaming plates of lamian, hand-pulled noodles served with fragrant halal broth, and crisp sesame breads known as xiaobing, each bite a testament to centuries of culinary innovation. Here, cuisine is more than just sustenance. It's a signature of faith. You won't find pork, for obvious reasons, but you'll discover a world of flavor that fuses Chinese cooking techniques with the requirements and creativity of Islamic dietary law. But beyond the palate, there's a visual language to Hui identity. On any given day, you might cross paths with Hui men in embroidered white caps, symbolic of piety and a nod to their religious roots. Hui women, meanwhile, may wear delicate headscarves, tastefully draped in colors that complement their attire. For the Hui, these are not just tokens of tradition. They are everyday affirmations of faith, worn with both pride and dignity. Amidst a society where religious expression can sometimes elicit skepticism or challenge. To understand the unique character of the Hui, one must journey back through the annals of history, along the ancient arteries of the Silk Road. In centuries past, waves of traders, scholars, and diplomats from the Middle East, primarily Arabs and Persians, traveled eastward, their caravans heavy with silks, spices, and rare knowledge. Some settled, intermarrying with local Han Chinese and other ethnic groups, adopting local languages even as they preserved their faith. Through generations of mingling and adapting, a distinct Hui identity took root. It's an identity shaped by Islam, but also inflected with the rhythms, customs, and philosophies of Chinese life. From ancestor veneration to Confucian values around family and community, the Hui embody a living fusion, a bridge between worldviews that have sometimes clashed elsewhere, but coexist here in daily gestures and rituals. Mosques lie at the spiritual heart of Hui communities, often nestled unassumingly among city blocks or in quiet town squares. Architecturally, these places of worship can look strikingly different from the domes and minarets of the Middle East. Many Hui mosques feature sweeping eaves, octagonal towers, and woodwork that wouldn't seem out of place in a classic Chinese temple. Step inside during prayer time, and you'll hear recitations of the Quran interwoven with a sense of calm reverence. Beyond their religious role, mosques serve as community centers, a hub for learning, celebration, and mutual aid, especially during the holy month of Ramadan and at major life events. Yet, the Hui are not insulated from the challenges that come with being a religious minority. Throughout history, and indeed into the present, Hui communities have faced pressures both subtle and overt. At times, these have taken the form of outright discrimination or suspicion, especially during periods of political upheaval. During the 19th century, as China wrestled with the tides of internal strife and foreign intrusion, Hui uprisings broke out in some provinces, testifying to the community's deep-rooted desire for autonomy and dignity. In the modern era, many Hui have experienced tensions when practicing their faith intersects with state expectations or national campaigns promoting uniformity. Still, the Hui have shown a remarkable resilience and adaptability. Unlike the Uyghur people, whose homeland of Xinjiang has been the focus of international concern over cultural repression, the Hui tend to enjoy relatively greater flexibility in practicing their religion. at least in outward forms. Their integration into mainstream Han society, facilitated by their shared language and widespread economic activity, has sometimes shielded them from harsher restrictions. However, Hui religious schools and prayer gatherings may still be monitored. Building new mosques or making renovations can require navigating complicated regulatory hurdles. Efforts to preserve language and culture, such as the teaching of Arabic or Persian in addition to Mandarin, face their own bureaucratic challenges. In day-to-day life, though, Hui culture is a testament to creative coexistence. Marriage ceremonies, for example, might blend Islamic rites with Chinese banquets and local folk music. Festivals like Eid are marked by special prayers in the morning, followed by feasts where friends and neighbors, regardless of faith, are often welcomed. In business, the Hui are renowned for entrepreneurship. Many run family restaurants, textile shops, or halal butcheries. With their culinary expertise, Hui Run eateries can be found in nearly every corner of China. Their food, accessible to non-Muslim patrons, serves as a soft form of cultural diplomacy, inviting millions to experience warmth and hospitality across cultural lines. For younger generations, balancing tradition with modernity is a constant dialogue. Some embrace deeply held religious practices while excelling in fields like science, education, and global trade. Others explore parts of their identity through art, music, or scholarship, seeking ways to honor their heritage in a fast-paced, ever-changing China. While challenges remain, a testament to ongoing debates over religious freedom and cultural rights, the Hui continue to shape and be shaped by the nation they call home. Their story is one not just of survival, but of quiet innovation, a mosaic within a mosaic, reminding us that true harmony is achieved not through sameness, but through respectful diversity. The Hui people are not a historical footnote, but a living, breathing part of China's evolving narrative. Their journey captures the richness, complexity, and promise of a more inclusive future. If you'd like to see more videos like this, support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to KnowledgeTuber. Join our growing community.